Ruin time. Ruins. Let's see. Am I in the middle of the camera? Okay. Okay. What is in the air? Let me just say, my dreams had a lot to say last night. So that's why I'm doing this reading. Because there are people out there that have been using your energy. And they use your energy, they end up gaining, you lose. So now I want to see what happens with some of these people that have ruined your life and chose to take your energy when they could have used their own, chose to lie on your behalf when they could have told the truth. Hidden secrets, tales you don't know about. So we've got the first ruin so far down, and that's about security. Okay? It's about having a successful journey, okay? And then we just got ruin 2, strength, courage, freedom, and potential. So I believe that this is going to be the potential of breaking free from security bounds that were possibly keeping you held up or held in contempt, something like that, held up in like a store shop, so then people could just buy you and use you, and then when they were done, put you back, basically dead. And to be honest, it happens a lot more than you think. A lot of parents sell their souls of their children unknowingly. Okay? Let's do this. Oh man, I watched this one tarot reader yesterday use these cards. Tell me how she didn't shuffle and then just started pulling cards from the top of the deck. She pulled like 30 cards from the top of the deck. I was like, that's not a reading. You have to be very careful on who you watch on YouTube, okay? That's all I have to say. She was just reading the card. Another card would come up, she would just read it. She's got like 7,000 subscribers. I'm like, you're just reading the top of the card. What are you doing? That's not a reading. Anyways, again, that reader could be using somebody else's energy, pretending she's a reader, and really she's not. And you can tell she isn't, because honestly, the ones who are faking it are so noticeable. You have to understand how noticeable these people are. If you notice things that are fake in your life, you will notice the fake fucking readers. Okay. Security and success with fleeing this security breach. That just landed on my feet. Axe. Breakup, separation from... Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. So we've got a couple of cards here in reverse. We've got Cassette and the Phoenix. So outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events. And then the Phoenix is new phases, transition, growth, changed mind. So with these in reverse, I believe that somebody is using photographs of you. Okay? And when they use photographs of you, they can put it on like an altar and then feed off that energy as if it's a photograph. Photographs are very dangerous. Okay? Pictures in my mind, photographs in my mind should all be destroyed. I've destroyed every piece of my childhood that I possibly could with pictures, because I do not believe that pictures should exist. I don't know if you've ever seen Cold Mountain. It's an old one with Tommy Lee Jones, and this witch, this bruja, is doing magic through photographs. He is carrying one of the very first photographers that there ever, photographers that there ever was, with one of the very first cameras, and he was taking pictures of people, and he was capturing their souls by doing it. So when you take pictures, like, I don't really let people take pictures of me. Like, the fact that I even do this is fucking, in my mind, crazy. I told myself I would never go on camera again. but I have to make a life. I have to do what I'm supposed to do. And I really don't feel like if people can't see my eyes, then I don't want them ever thinking that I'm lying, because everything is through your eyes, right? Anyways, he uses photographs to enslave people, to put spells on people, to curse people. Okay, so with cassette, replaying events over in your head, this person could be replaying something, like they own you. Okay, this could be somebody that you were married to a long time ago. You have to understand, again, with marriage contracts, if you don't announce to the universe that you are single, they might think you're still married. Okay, and if they think that you're still married, then they're allowing your ex to use your energy. Plain and simple, right? Because they haven't announced that they're divorced. Right? A lot of people feel like it's slimy to get divorced. Like they feel ashamed. You know, they feel like losers when they get divorced, because their ego is so high that they just can't admit when they can't play anymore. Right? They don't want to admit when they have to walk away, because that hurts their pride too much. So break up, separation, and stop the pattern, okay? Whoever is also using your energy is not talking to you, and they've most likely abandoned you, okay? You think they hate you, and really they're sucking all your energy, which isn't hate, that's obsession. I definitely feel like if you've had a divorce, there is an ex still using your energy as if you're married still. Just so everybody knows, you know, like even if you were engaged, if you had something written down, like you were going to get married and then you canceled the wedding, you know, rip up things, cut up pictures of you with people. If you are not friends with people anymore, delete those pictures. Remove yourself from that energy, because even people who have you in pictures as friends, who you haven't talked to in years, could be using your energy just by looking at your picture and going, oh, I love them. They used to love me so much. And then they just suck all your loving. Okay? They just suck all your loving because they know how to. Because of a picture. Okay, we did have cards that dropped. So we have the Star and the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles. So this person, okay, this is the person that's been working really hard at stealing your energy. Okay, they have made you lose your connection altogether, and you've been going nowhere. And that's like, honestly, like if you are still in a job that you were doing as a teenager, I could be talking to you. If you still feel like you haven't been able to grow up, I could be talking to you. If you were married and the person that you divorced was really angry about it and didn't really want to accept it, I could be talking to you. Okay? Especially if you've been getting nowhere. So, what happens to these people that have been doing this black magic? Ooh! 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So they're going to have to fight now. I believe that everything that's going to happen to them is going to be unfair now, because they've decided to play justice for themselves. Good old scales of justice are never even. And now I think this is, okay, well, if you don't want to even the scales for me, this is like a teeter-totter, bitch. I'm just going to sit on the ground, and I ain't going to move, and you're just going to swing up there. You're going to sit there. You're going to stare at me. You're going to watch me ground, and you go nowhere. So this person, it's almost like they're going to have to fight for everything fair in their life now. They're going to have to say why they deserve to get something, and they're going to have to prove why they feel like they deserve something, which is good. If they've taken everything from you, they do deserve to ask permission for everything, and down to breathing. And what happens to the other people who were so evidently stolen from? High Priest. was in reverse. What's with the High Priest? Empress. So I think really, honestly, I'm not going to take that High Priest in reverse because I don't feel like he needs to be in reverse because he's a major and he showed up with the Empress. So I really feel like I also have the Page of Swords. I feel like now these are both the energies, okay? So this is the male energy, this is the female energy of the ones that have been siphoned from for a really long time. Okay, so the masculine energy now inside of you is completely connected. You are 100% completely connected to you, the teacher in you, the inner voice in you, the high priest in you that knows what to do and how to do it and respectfully do it and acknowledge it, and the feminine side of you is Empress. So you are ready for this move. You are ready to take the next step. You are ready for this to be acknowledged, and you're ready to step into your life because the Empress is ready. And with the High Priest, that would kind of seem like to me, those are, it's almost like what this person did by holding you back, using everything, was you just had to keep working on yourself and working on yourself and working on yourself because you kept thinking you were doing something wrong. So that forced you into Empress, High Priest. It's almost, you're so enlightened and you're so connected that their energy now did the opposite. Like, yes, they got success. Yes, they got money. Yes, they got to use you. But now the energy has to move. And now the right person has to take over. And now you, because you've been so reserved, sitting back, not doing anything, now you get to move forward, no questions asked, because you were held back with so many questions asked. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why'd you do this? Why'd you quit that? Why haven't you gone here? Why haven't you gone there? Question, like you're a child. Like, I don't need to answer all of your questions all the time. You're not my mother, but yet everybody treated you like you were their child. Well, it's because somebody was keeping you wrapped up in something and using your energy. And now they're not allowed to do that. It's being cut out. The whole point of the axe is to cut this person out. So, that's... I just went to shuffle. The Grim Reaper just like jumped out with all these other cards here. They landed on my lap. I don't know what these ones say, but the Grim Reaper is the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Literally. This person doesn't get a second chance to do this now. Right? They only get so long to fuck with you, and then they have to leave you alone. It's written in the laws, for heaven's sakes. Engagement ring, hand of cards, separation, wedding rings, and ascension. See, yes, you could have been engaged to this person. You could have been married to this person, but you're also separated from this person, and now you are ascending, and it is all in the cards. Right there. Like you went from engagement to married, and now you're separated. And you're ascending, and you're trying to ascend, and this person is stopping you, and that's why this relationship has to be over with. It has to be done. They do not like you. They're using you. And I think it's time for you to move on now. Emotionally move on. An air showed up with this Aquarius, so I definitely know that this is what's in the air. This is definitely what is happening right now. In the ether. Cycles are over and you are free from this security. That wasn't security. So, anyways, air, I hope this helps. I'm Moonshine. Peace.